Welcome friends, as I guide you through KCSE question 17, 2024, paper 1. We're told that on a market day, Abdul, so we have two people here, Abdul had 32 goats, while Chebet had 56 goats. Now, Chebet sold twice as many goats as Abdul. So it means that if Abdul, it is sold X, so they sold once, then Chebet will have sold twice, which is 2x. And then you are told that after the sale, the number of goats that Abdul and Chebet remained with. So let us see what is left. If you have 32 and you sell x, you will be left with 32 minus x, while Chebet on the other side will be 56 minus 2x. Now after selling, the remainder had a ratio. So these ones here have got the ratio of 3:5. So respectively, determine the total number of goats sold. So we can just cross multiply on this so that we have there 5 times that is 160 minus 5x is equals to 168 minus 6x. I've just cross multiplied. So if I bring like terms together, I will have minus 5x plus 6x is equals to 168 minus 160. Therefore, the value of x will be 8. So you are asked to determine the total number of goats sold. So the sold, we had expressed the equation here. It means x will represent 8. So Abdul sold 8 goats, while Chebet sold twice, which is 2 times 8, which is 16. So the total we are going to add to find that the total number of goats that were sold were 24 goats. Part B, you are told that Abdul and Chebet raised a total of 97,600 from the sales of goats at the market. Abdul's selling price per goat was 5% higher. So therefore Abdul was 1.05, which is 105 divided by 100. That was the selling price for Abdul than that of Chebet. So this will be x for Abdul, and Chebet was just x. So if Chebet sold 16 of them, so it is 16, while Abdul sold 8. So if I add the total cost, I'm supposed to be getting 97,600. So if I make x the subject of the formula, here I will just have that x will be, in a simple calculation, on this side I'll have 24.4 is equals to 97,600. Therefore the value of x will be 4,000. So this x is the earning of each person. So if I replace the value of x in each person's sales here, it means that Abdul will be 1.5, or I can just take this 8 times 1.5x here, and I will get 33,600, while that of Chebet, if I multiply this by that 4,000 by 16, it will be 64,000. Therefore, if I simplify this in the smallest ratio, the ratio in which Abdul and Chebet was 21 is to 40. Then on the last part, you are asked that Abdul decreased the selling price per goat in the ratio 19:21. So let us see. The selling price, remember Abdul was selling it at a price of 5% more. So originally, Abdul sold the goats at 1.05 times the selling price, which is the original part, which is 4,000. Therefore, Abdul was selling it at 4,200. But now, this selling price had been decreased in the ratio 19:21. So, determine the new selling price per goat. So, per goat for Abdul will be 19/21 times 4,200. Therefore, the new selling price for Abdul this time will be 3,800. And that is how question 17 was supposed to be tackled in the KCSE examination.